This is Django from The Old Ceremony, and I'm reading from Plunkitt of Tammany Hall by William L. Riordan, which is an autobiography of a politician in New York in the early 20th century. This little part is called Honest Graft and Dishonest Graft, and you can almost hear Blagojevich doing this in his own accent. Everybody's talking these days about Tammany men growing rich on graft, but nobody thinks of drawing the distinction between honest graft and dishonest graft. There's all the difference in the world between the two. Yes, many of our men have grown rich in politics. I have myself. I've made a big fortune out of the game, and I'm getting richer every day. But I've not gone in for dishonest graft, blackmailing gamblers, saloon keepers, disorderly people, etc., and neither has any of the men who have made big fortunes in politics. There's an honest graft, and I'm an example of how it works. I might sum up the whole thing by saying, I seen my opportunities, and I took them. Just let me explain by example. My party's in power in the city, and is going to undertake a lot of public improvements. Well, I'm tipped off, say, that they're going to lay out a new park at a certain place. I see my opportunity, and I take it. I go to that place, and I buy up all the land I can in the neighborhood. Then the board of this or that makes its plan public. There's a rush to get my land, which nobody cared particularly for before. Ain't it perfectly honest to charge a good price and make a profit on my investment and foresight? Of course it is. Well, that's honest graft. You know, Tammany was beaten in 1901 because the people were deceived into believing that it worked dishonest graft. They didn't draw a distinction between dishonest and honest graft, but they saw that some Tammany men grew rich. And suppose they had been robbing the city treasury or levying blackmail on disorderly houses, or working in with the gamblers and lawbreakers. As a matter of policy, if nothing else, why should Tammany leaders go into such dirty business when there's so much honest graft lying around when they're in power? Did you ever consider that? Now, in conclusion, I want to say that I don't own a dishonest dollar. If my worst enemy was given the job of writing my epitaph when I'm gone, he couldn't do more than write, George W. Plunkitt, he's seen his opportunities, and he took 'em.